Hi traders and welcome to our weekly market outlook and a webinar. Hope that your week was profitable and you're doing great because I'm sharing with you wonderful setups. If you don't know what we are trading on wave analysis on the Elliott wave. If you don't know what this is, I have posted there for you exactly what we are watching for. So let me show you. If you don't know, here's the theory, and just simply go to our trading academy Master Yoda and watch that video wave analysis, so that can help you to understand our analysis. Okay, so let's go. Let me just start. Here are the ideas, and previous week I didn't update those ideas, so that's some old ideas 2 weeks ago, but some of them are still active. So let's take a look. What do we have there? Aussie New Zealand. Okay, that one went higher, so now it will start to push lower. I will go later on to all those setups and show you one by one which one is still active and what we will trade in the next week. Okay, and Ethereum. Okay, what the price did, it just did down and then one more up. So what can we do now? Now we will watch for the downside, but that can still go for one more short-term wave to the upside before pushing to the downside. So be careful with Ethereum. Bitcoin, okay, that Bitcoin has went lower and now it's trying to push a little bit higher, but now we are on the spot where we'll have to be careful because it can easily break the downside aggressively. So what you will do, I will show you later on exactly on lower time frame what you will do. Your Aussie, that one went down really nicely. Okay, I have shown you previous week that setup, that sell from here, and if you took it, that was the great setup. So what you will do now, you will see how that will plays out and then you will watch it. Okay, so pound USD, that one, it also plays out really well. Okay, if you trade it, there was some buy setups. Okay, all that was the buy setup, so if you take it, great. Okay, if you did move that on break even, you should close that one on break even because you're on the spot where that can just start to push down and you don't want to keep that buy. If you have the buys from here, close them on break even. Okay, and if you have the buys from here, you have to decide when that will go a little bit higher, breaking that up, if you will close it or you want to still hold it. Your USD, it went up. Okay, there was some buy setups, now it started to reverse because the DXY. And there is also the DXY, the dollar index, which has started to push down. Okay, so let me just move on dollar analysis. Okay, so I would like to start with the dollar. What we are anticipating now on the dollar. Okay, as you can see that we are trying to push lower on the dollar. Now the question is, will that go a little bit high, break that top, and then to reverse? That can give you a really nice flag over there before pushing down. So which one it will be? I think it will just break that top and then to start to push lower. Let's see the lower time frame picture. So definitely you want to watch for the sell setups, but sell setup it's not ready yet. Okay, so what can you do? You will watch for something like that. That is your sell setup. Then you will watch for a strong break to downside. Okay, once you will be in the trade, great. Move on break even on that will take the previous bottom. Okay, why? Because that can push lower and then it can push higher. So you have to be careful. And yeah, I still see that this will go at least breaking that top. Okay, this is the minimum what the price can do, and then going up, breaking that up, give you the bigger formation, then pushing higher. Yes. Okay, so 15 minutes. If you watch that, I think that the sell setup will be ready in few days. Okay. Now this is trying to correct or then it will go breaking that bottom. Okay, so you wanna see a strong break to the downside, otherwise you will simply ignore it. Okay, so let's start with the USD. USD, what do we have there? That one will also correct over there, give you the correction, and then it will start to push lower. It will go easily break that bottom. Why? Because that's gonna be a 1, 2, 3 for the buy. You have the bigger correction there before pushing to the downside. Okay, let me show that on the bigger picture. So what we are anticipating? We are anticipating a one more push to the downside, which will go and break that bottom. Okay, so that was his previous weekly market outlook. If you were watching for that buys, great. If you take the profit, that's also great. Or at least you have to close those trades on break even. If you didn't, you should close this buy which is placed over there on the break even. Okay, that this is the place where you should not hold that buy. Okay, that can reverse down and you will have a losing trade. So it's not worth of holding that buy. Okay, so what we will do now, I will delete those arrows so it will not confuse you. Okay, so what you will do, breaking that bottom, then it can push higher, breaking that high, and then it can push lower. So let me just tag those highs, what the price is trying to do. Okay, those lines are not support and resistance lines, okay, because we are not trading on the support and resistance lines. So yeah, if you watch on our YouTube channel, you will also see the reason and the big secret why we are not trading on support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance is only for gamblers, and you will not be able to make money on a long term with a support and resistance. Okay, and I can prove that to you. I can prove to every one of you that support and resistance cannot work for a long term, and they are not powerful. Okay, so you will lose money really fast. Okay, so what you will do, let's see there on the 1 hour, what do we have there? Okay, that can just give you the bigger correction over there, and that correction can just start to push down, breaking that bottom. You don't want to have a sell around there. Okay, if you wanna take the sell, wait this to complete. Okay, wait this, then to go for one more up, then watch for the strong break to the downside. If the strong break to the downside will appear over there, you can take the trade. Okay, so this is the other options. Any other options are, let me just show you just a second. Okay, the other options there is that can give you the bigger correction over there. If that will correct for a long time over there, you can watch for the strong break to the upside. Why? Because this can push higher. How far? Let's see. That can push all the way to that trend line. And if you watch for that buy, you can take that buy. Okay, if you will be lucky, that can break to the upside. If not, you have to put that on a break even. Why? Because this will give you the correction for a sell, and we are going to the downside. Okay, this is how you can trade it if you want to take a buy. But I will not go for a buy. I don't see that this buy it's a good opportunity. I see much more that this will give me the sell formation and we are going down. Okay, I don't see the wave to the upside, not yet. Okay, the price is not ready at the moment. Okay, but after breaking that bottom, I will watch for the buy. USD cat, what do we have there? The price is pushing lower, and I'm still holding a sell from that spot. Okay, so what can you do? The others who are not in, you will just watch how that will plays out. Okay, that can stay over there, it can go tagging that trend line, then it can explode for the upside, give you a bigger correction, then it can start it to push down. Okay, so this small buy won't be tradable probably. Okay, so you will not be able to catch that buy, but definitely you want to watch for the sell. Okay, sell there will be really good idea. Which one it will appear, we don't know. Why? Because that could be the correction, that could be the confirmation for the big buy, and we can go tagging that bottom. So keep an eye which scenario will plays out over there. Okay, at the moment we don't have nothing. Okay, there is not a buy, not a sell setup. So what you will do, you will simply wait. If that will go down, okay, no worries. And then it will close to the upside, correct. That will give you the buy setup and you can take the trade. Or that will completely go down, correct back, give you the sell setup over there and you can take the sell. Which one it will be, we don't know. Just keep an eye and you will see how that will plays out for you. Okay? But I definitely see that this can appear really easy. Okay, so let's see. I will watch for the sell setups. Okay, this is what I will watch for. I will delete those lines, I don't need them. Okay, this is what I will watch for. This is the wave which we are anticipating over there, and I will take every single setup which will appear in the upcoming week. So at the moment we don't have nothing, like I said, and yeah, just keep on watching on lower time frame. Okay, you will see those sell setups, you can take them all the way back to the trend line. Okay, this is my first target. Pound Aussie, what do we have there? Let's see, daily structure. daily structure, we are still at the top. And if you watch there at daily, okay, for me daily still looks for the downside. Okay, that move needs to appear over there. Okay, so this is the wave which I will anticipate for. And how can I trade it at the moment? Let's see that the 4 hour structure. Okay, the 4 hour structure, that's it's still not completed for me. Okay, I still see that this is the pattern over there which is completed, and I still wanna see a break of that top. But at the moment I don't have that kind of scenario. So what it could plays out over there we can have a 1 2 3, okay, a correction, and then we can just start it to push down really really aggressively. So let me just draw the structure correctly for you so you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, this, and now I'm anticipated one more wave to the upside, breaking that top. Okay, break of that top is needed, and then I will watch for the move to the downside. Okay, so if this will appear over there, 1 2 and 3 go breaking the top, and then it will start to push lower and lower time frame, I will take every single sell setup to the downside. Okay, there is the nice money which is coming in the upcoming days. If the price will be aggressive over there, just simply ignore it. Okay, that's not a trade for you, and you should skip it. New Zealand USD, we have there. Okay, that could be a running flat over there. Okay, so running flat, and running flat, what it could do, it can just correct and it can push higher. Okay, so yeah, this is what we will be anticipating over there. Correction is needed before doing anything. Okay, so lower time frame correction, watch it. At least 15 minute correction, it's needed before you watch. Okay, as you can see that buy setup is already trying to form over there, so that should stay for a sideways for a couple more hours, and then it will just explode to the upside. So you can watch for the strong, okay, strong break to the upside, and then you will see how far that will go. You definitely want to break that on a break even when that will hit the previous top. So how far that can go, let's see, yeah, something like that, and then we'll have a wave to the downside. So which one it will be, we don't know, and we just have to keep an eye, but definitely you can go for that buy. If there to be an aggressive wave to the downside, don't watch for the buy. Okay, so as you can see that we are using the strategy at the moment which can protect us. Okay, so what our strategy will do, we are watching for the buy. If that will drop to downside, okay, we didn't take the trade. So what does this mean? We don't have a losing trade. Okay, so what we will do, when that will be completed, then we will just watch for the strong break to the upside. Okay, so if that will not happen, that can just break the downside. So we don't have any open trade, and yeah, we will relook at the structure and we'll see in which direction the market is going. But for me, this is not a completed wave, and that should complete before going to the downside. Okay, this whole move is needed before going to the downside. Why? Because this is the running flat for me, which it needs to make move like that. Okay, so watch for the buy setups. Pound USD, what do we have there? Mm, let's see. Let me delete that. Okay, okay. So for any one of you who are taking those buys, okay, I also posted this idea on my TradingView profile. If you take those breakout entries, great, you have a nice profit. And what you can do right now, nothing. Okay, stay away. Why you should stay away? Let me show you there the bigger picture. Okay, the bigger picture is like that. That could be a pattern which it will just start to push higher. Okay, so be careful which one it will be, we don't know, but we just have to keep an eye on it. Okay, we can also drag the trend line over there, so that can go deeper. Okay, that can give you the bigger formation over there before going to the upside. So this wave, it's possible. Breaking that bottom, it's really, really possible. Okay, so what can you do? You can watch for the short-term sells for the upcoming week. Okay, but when that will broke that bottom, you will watch it on lower time frame and see if there are any price action. Then you will take a buy. Okay, so this is the picture which we are watching for. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, that would be the bigger structure for the wave to the downside. Which one it will be, we don't know. Okay, we don't need to know. We don't need to predict that far away every single wave and every single piece of the chart. Okay, so what we'll do, 15 minutes, there are the chart which is trying to push down. So what that can do, that can just break down. Okay, go breaking those bottoms. Okay, and then can just go for one more up, and then to push down, then it will go up. Okay, so this is how it can plays out in the upcoming week. So if you want to watch for the strong break to downside, you can take that sell, but move that on a break even when this will tag the previous bottoms. Okay, let me just see that. Okay, be careful. Strong break to downside. Okay, and then what do we have there? Here is the channel. XAUSD. Yeah, I will show you the gold analysis. Just wait, I will go step by step, and gold is over there. So give me a couple more minutes, and we will watch it closely. Okay, so this is possible, as you can see that how that pound USD can plays out. Okay, this will just go to the downside. Okay, so if you watch for the sells, okay, that's good idea and possible. Okay, the sells could go really nice in the upcoming week. USD chief. Okay, let's see the picture. The picture is still looking for the downside. Okay, so what can you do? Let me see the lower time frame picture. Yeah, since previous weekly market outlook, we were watching for the sales. If you took those sales, great. Move them on break even or close them on break even and watch them for the new entry. Okay, so what you will do, you will watch for a strong break to downside. Okay, once again, we will not give up at the moment. This will still go to downside. Okay, so we were watching to sell from there. Okay, so many of our traders are into the sell from there. Okay, we watch that on a Friday. Okay, in the Friday morning we have a daily webinar, so we watch that USD chief from the spot where it is right there. And yeah, many of traders took that sell from there, and they will move on break even. And now what you can do, you can just watch for the sell setups. Okay, at the moment there's small setup which is trying to form. Okay, watch this and watch for that trade to the downside. Okay, this is what you can do. You cannot take any risk taking entries, only watch for the strong break to the downside. Okay, this is how the chart can plays out. New Zealand chief, what do we have there? That can still push to the upside. That could be the big running flat there in the middle. Okay, so how far that can go, it can correct over there, and then it can push up all the way back to the trend line, and then it can reverse really fast. So what you can do in the upcoming week, watch there. Okay, so see how that will play out. If the correction will appear over there, let me just delete that. Okay, that arrow is since previous weekly market outlook. If you take that sell, okay, you should take off your profit over there. Okay, and the others, what you will do, you will watch for the buy setup. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. This is what you will anticipate, and then you can take that buy, but only watch for the strong break to the upside before taking any buy. Okay, so let me show you that 5 minutes. This is what you will do. Price can do something like that, and then it will start to push higher. So strong break to the upside is really good idea, but watch that on the 5 minute. Okay, 5 minutes needs to stay for a sideways before pushing to the upside. Okay, so yes, this is what we can have there in the upcoming week. Okay, this move. See if that will plays out and watch for your buy setups. Ignore the sells. Sells are not ready at the moment. Okay. New Zealand cat, what do we have there? This is still struggling over there, and now it is trying to push lower. So I was anticipated this to break to the upside, give us the flat formation over there, and then going down. The price didn't break to the upside. Okay, that's not a break for the upside, aggressive break for the upside. Okay, so what you can do, let me see the 4-hour structure. The 4-hour structure can go for one more down. Okay, breaking that bottom, give you the flag over there, and then it can push higher. So let's see the daily structure. What do we have there? Yeah, one way if it's needed. Okay, but it can still push to the upside, but without breaking to the upside aggressively, you cannot watch for the buy. Okay, watching for the buy, it's quite risky. I would rather watch for the sell when it will break that top. Okay, so what can you see? There can be a really short-term break to the upside, tagging that bottom, then it will start to reverse. That's not gonna continue to the upside, okay? Right now, I don't see that kind of scenario, so yeah, keep an eye and you will see. Okay, watch this correction. Strong break to the upside. If that will break to the downside, ignore it, watch for the buy over there, okay? This is where you will have to watch for the buy setups and then you will start buying, okay? You definitely want to take that buy. That's gonna go really fast and that's gonna break the top really aggressively, and this is the move where you will make a lot of money. Okay, so which one it will be? We don't know, just patiently wait. That can struggling all the way back to the bottom, and then it will started to push to the upside, give you the buy setups, and it will started to climb really fast to the upside. So yeah, definitely you want to watch for the buy. Sell, it's not that so important. And sometimes when I'm showing you the third part of the correction, okay, that's not gonna go fast, you will just have to ignore it, and then you will be trading the impulsive movement. So impulsive movement will be that one, okay? Impulsive movement will be wave to the upside. To the downside, it would be just a slow move which will not go really fast, and it will it can really fast hit you with a break-even trade, or if you're not skilled enough, you can end up with a losing trade. Okay, Aussie New Zealand, what do we have there? That one is completed pattern. If you watch there the daily structure, so what do we have there? We have a nice sideways movement. Okay, we have two waves which are not completed. Okay, so we are anticipated a third wave and then we'll watch for the downside. Why? Because this is the big flat there in the middle. Okay, if you watch there the weekly, okay, weekly, it's also needed that correction. Okay, so this correction or this wave is needed before the chart will continue to downside. Okay, we will have the similar wave like that one. Okay, so that can go really fast, and the sell is that one which you would like to catch. Okay, but first you can watch for the buy setups, okay, which will go breaking that top. Okay, then you definitely wanna take that sell. That sell will give you a lot of money. So how you can trade? Right now you cannot do anything. Okay, right now you cannot do anything, so what you will do, you will watch for the bigger correction. So what is the bigger correction order? That can go like that, can correct over there, go a little bit lower, then it will go up, stop there, go down, give you the flat. Okay, so three-way structure, and then to continue to the upside. Okay, this is the correction which you will have to wait for before taking any buys. So how far that buy will go? Okay, that buy will go all the way back to tag that trend line. Okay, so buy setups and buying opportunities there are really good. So yeah, I will show you with the picture. This is what to watch for. Okay, but definitely wait for the correction. Don't get into the trade without having a nice correction. So 1 hour, let me see that. Yeah, that can stay for a sideways order. Okay, let it correct, then watch for the buy. Okay, price can also correct something like that over there. Okay, like that, and then boom, it will just explode to the upside. So any buy setups there will be nice idea after correction is finished. Okay, you're in New Zealand. What do we have there? That pattern is still not completed for me. Okay, we have one, we have two, and we are missing the third part. Which one it will be? It can be the running flat, which will just push the pair to the upside, then it will continue to the upside. So how far that buy will go, breaking that top. Okay, but first we need a sell. Okay, so will that be a good idea if I watch for the sell setups? Of course, you should watch for the sell setups. So how that setup will look like. Definitely, you will watch right now how that will plays out. Probably there you will get a flat. So on Wednesday, you will have the sell setup. Before, I don't think that you will catch it. So let's see how far that can go. It can go tagging that previous bottom. It can go back, tagging that high. Then it will finally start to push down. So which direction you will be watching? You will be watching only for our sell setups. Okay, but not right now. Okay, you will miss that one. Okay, there is the small cell which is trying to appear there. This is probably a 5-minute cell. Yeah, That will be probably 5 minute sell. This is the buy at the moment, which will not go far. Will give you the sell over there, and then it will just push down, breaking that bottom, and then it just started to push higher, breaking that high. And after breaking that high, you will start watching for the sell. Okay, don't try to rush into that sell. Okay, first watch this, and then watch this, and then watch for the sell. Okay, don't try to rush for the sell. That sell will not gonna go for. If you wanna take that sell, yeah, you can take it. Okay, but not now. You wanna watch this, then you will watch how far that will go. If you'll take that sell, great, you can take that sell, but be careful when that will break that bottom. You can take off your profit, or you can just move that on a break even to protect your trade, and you will see how far that will go. If that will reverse, okay, great, you will have a break even trade, and then you will watch to sell again from that top. And when you will catch once again the sell from there, that would be really good idea, and that chart will give you a nice money. Okay, why? Because it can go really far. That move can be really good. Okay, your Aussie, what do we have there? The price is still trying to push lower. So what you can do at the moment, you cannot do anything, but you can watch for the sell setup. Again, there's the big correction which is needed before this will start to push down. So yes, small down, okay, that can just spike down, then it will go up, and then it will start to push lower. So this is what you will watch for. If you will go on lower time frame, you will see that the sell setup is already in the making. Okay, can I take that sell? I do not recommend you. Okay, guys, why don't you recommend? Because this, sorry, this can just go breaking that bottom, and then to go up, so you have a losing trade because you don't know how to manage it, and it will hit your stop loss, and then to start to push lower. Okay, so really bad idea is that you will watch for the breakout entry over there. Okay, no breakout entry, that can go a little bit higher and one more higher, and after struggling there for a couple of more days, then you will watch for the sell. Okay, this sell will be good idea. Let me just draw the structure. Come on, all those cells will be a good idea. Why? Because if you have the entry somewhere there, you will have a room to manage your trade. Okay, otherwise that could be risky. Okay, but I'm not interested. If you watch the structure, so what I don't like to do, I don't like to sell right there. Why? We are selling really low. Okay, and this is what we don't want to do. Okay, we want to sell high, not sell low. Okay, so what you will do, you'll watch for push higher, then you will watch for sell over there. Okay, and this is the reason why I'm not interested to sell from there. Okay, selling from the bottom is quite bad idea. Okay, let's see let's see for the sell from that spot. Okay, this, like I have draw. And then you see what watch that the price needs to stop, or that should not explode to the upside. Okay, just slightly pushing higher, higher, higher. Stop there. You can watch for the side, take the sell, and you see how far that will go. Okay, so you'll have a wonderful trade over there. So I think that I just have misclicked which one we were watching at. Your Aussie, sorry. Aussie cat. What do we have there? That one will go down. Okay, for me this is the completed structure. So how far that can go? At least something like that. Okay. In that move, you'll have to see if this is the corrective structure for the more wave to the upside, or this is the potential wave to breaking that bottom. So which one it will be? You just have to keep an eye on the correction. Okay, the correction will tell you. Okay, this correction will tell you that we are going to the upside, or we are just aggressively breaking to the downside. So what you can do, you can watch for your sell setups. Okay, watch your sell setups. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, stop selling when we will break that bottom. Daily structure, yes, we can really nice see that this can come over there, and if that flat will appear, then we are going much more to downside. But which one it will be, we don't know. But at the moment, we can just stick to the sell. 15 minutes, what do we have there? Price is struggling there at the top, so there are no sell setups at the moment. Okay, wait for the sell setup, and then you will be start selling. Okay, those are the buy setups, and you will watch for the sell setups in the another direction. Okay, this is how you will trade in the upcoming week. Be patient and patiently wait for your sell setups. As the chief, similar wave. Okay, I'm still watching this to push lower, but you will have to be careful. Why you should be careful? Because this can push higher, breaking the top, going down, breaking the bottom, and then it will start to push higher. So be careful. I will tag there the previous highs and previous bottoms, and this is the reason where you will have to be careful. Okay, so let's take a look. Let me just draw that correctly. That can push up, breaking that high, then to start to go lower. But if that will stop there around the previous bottom, it will start to push higher. So which one it will be? We don't know. We don't know at the moment, and yeah, this is the reason why. Sorry, this is the reason why you will have to keep an eye there around the previous bottom. Okay. But anyway, if that will start to push down really aggressively, we have a wonderful trade. Okay. That will also give you a really nice profit. Aussie USD, what do we have there? Let's see the daily structure. It's trying to push higher. Okay. So what can we have there? I see price is trying to also push higher. Okay. So that can go something like that. And then it can push higher. And then it can push down, give you the bigger correction, and then it can push one more up. Okay. Be careful. Which one it will be, I don't know. But that's definitely possible. Breaking the tops, okay? Flat over there, breaking the top, then you will watch for the sell setup. Okay? Or if this move will be aggressive, you will be simply ignoring the sell. So which one can I trade right now? Let's see. That can go one more down. As you can see that 1, 2, 3, okay? And then pushing higher, breaking the top, then it will go down, breaking that bottom, and then it can start to push higher. So yeah, first buy, then watch for the sell. Catch if. That one is still trying to push lower. Why? That's not a completed pattern. That could be a completed pattern. Okay, sorry, I just got disconnected by microphone. If this is the completed correction, okay, then we will go to the downside really, really aggressively, okay? So if this is the classical flag or zigzag, however you call it, this will start to push really, really hard to downside. Or that could also be the running flat, okay? 1, 2, 3 running flat, and then can just start to push high. Which one it is? Let me see that the 4-hour structure that can easily start to push higher. So if you wanna see, if you wanna take any buy, wait for the buy setup. At the moment, there are no buy setups. So let me just delete those trend lines that are old trend lines, which I hasn't updated yet. So which one or how can I trade it like that? Okay, that can do something like that, going down, and then it can start to push higher, or it can correct order where it is right now. So let me just show you where is it. 15-minute. Okay, the 15-minute, that can give you the bigger correction order, something like that. Then it will just start to push higher. So let me just draw the correction, wait for this, and then watch for the buy setup. Okay, then watch for the big buy. If this is the running flat, this can go really fast. Okay, without hitting the previous bottom. Okay, I will erase that trend line because it can just confuse you. Okay, so what you will do, wait for this. If that will stop or there, give any price action, watch for the strong break to the upside. That's gonna be a really nice trade. So it can give you the daily move. Okay, daily move. So how far it can go something like that at least, or it can even push higher. Okay, so buy, it will be a really good idea. Can I take the sell? There are no sell setups at the moment, guys. And if there will be any sells, so how far that can go? It can just go breaking that bottoms. Okay, breaking those bottoms. Probably not that one, only that one. And then it will start to push higher. Okay, so it will give you something like that. Then it will push higher. Anyway, the buy is still possible. Okay, let me just return that trend line. Okay, I hope it will not confuse you. Okay, this is the second option, and then pushing to the upside. So which one it will be? I don't know. We just have to be prepared for the both options. But anyway, you will have to ignore that move, and this is the move where you will watch what the price will do. If that will be aggressive around the previous bottom, then you know that we are going a little bit lower, but definitely you wanna stick to a buy setup, okay? Buy setup can go really fast, okay? Something like that, okay? Really strong move to the upside. Euro chief, it is still pushing lower. It is trying to hold the trend line, hold the previous bottom. So what you can do? Nothing. Okay, nothing at the moment. You cannot sell. Why? Because that can just spike down and then it will continue to push higher. So try to ignore it. Okay, that's not tradable at the moment and it's not for you. So what you want to see? You want to see a bigger correction before going to take any sell. Okay, if there it will be a bigger sell, then you can take that sell. But rather right now you cannot do anything. Just simply watch it. Watch it. If that will appear there, watch for the sell setup. Okay, this is the only reason how you can watch for the sell. That's all what you can do. Silver. Silver is trying to give you there the bigger formation, okay, the bigger pattern, okay, that one, and then it will just start to push higher really, really aggressively. So what you can do, you don't want to take that sell, okay, the one sell will appear over there probably today, and tomorrow we will have that short-term sell that will give us the bigger pattern over there, and then it will start to push higher. Okay, so you still want to watch for the buy setups. Okay, on the 50 minute, as you can see that the buy it's not ready. Okay, let let's just miss that sell. Okay, that will go up and then miss this sell, then you have to prepare for the buy setup. Okay, so once again, I will repeat it. Watch this, going down, ignore, and then watch for the buy. Okay, the buy is the trade which you wanna take. Why? Because if you watch the daily structure, we are really at the bottom. Okay, so this structure is at the bottom. We break all those bottoms, and that can just start to push higher. So you definitely wanna take that buy. Okay, the buy can go really fast, but first, like I said, you want to see a price action around that bottom before taking that buy. Okay? Be careful. Gold, what do we have there? The gold for me, it's still the same picture like 2 weeks or a month ago. Okay? I still see that this will go down. Okay? Buying from the spot where it is right now doesn't make any sense. So stay away from buying, ignore all the buy setups, and try to watch for the sell. Okay, if you watch the weekly structure for me, it still needed the bigger correction before pushing all the way back to that top. Okay, and then it will go down. So first watch for the sell setup. It's not ready yet to buy it. Okay, if you're trying to buy it, no, that's not a good idea. My traders are already take their profit off from that trade. Okay, and if you were also with us previous weekly market outlooks, if you were buying those trades, great, take off your profit. Okay, that will go down. So you definitely want to watch for the sell setup. So what you will do, wait for the correction, take the sell. But after having that correction, okay, watch for the strong break, boom, this is what you want to take for. Okay, similar wave, just in the reversed scenario, and then you will want to buy. Okay, there's also one more buy. Which one it will be, we don't know. Just keep an eye, and probably 15-minute time frame will be enough for you that you will recognize in the right time which direction the market is going and when is it ready. Okay, so that can stay for a sideways, it can give you something like that, bit bigger correction, it will go down. So let me just take that arrow over there. We don't need it. So how that can plays out, okay? Oh, sorry, this one. One, two, and three. That can go also slowly back and then going down. So which one it will be? Like I said, keep an eye and you will see. But definitely want to stick to your sell setups. Okay, buys are not valid anymore. I don't want to watch for the buys anymore. USDN, I still see that this will start to push higher, breaking that bottom before going to downside if it wants to go down. But I don't see that big move. So what I'm anticipating there on USDN is exactly that scenario, which I will show you right now and try to stick to it. So what the price will do? There is the bigger correction. Okay, so what the price is trying to do is trying to push higher. then it will start to push lower, but will not go breaking that bottom. Okay, guys, so don't anticipate that USDN to going breaking that bottom. Okay, that's not gonna appear over there, and and this is what you will not see order. What you can see upcoming quick, it can start to push higher. If that will stop there, we will start watching for the sell setups. Okay, sells will not go far away. They can only go there, and after breaking those bottom, it can go a little bit deeper, and then it will reverse to the upside. Okay, so there it will be a bigger wave to the upside, which you wanna take. Okay, and this move and this buy is the money making move which will double your account, and definitely you wanna focus on that USDN buy. Okay, but like I said, it is not ready yet. Okay, we are watching that every day in our daily webinars. We definitely will not gonna miss that move. Okay, but for me, this is looking, it will just start to push higher, breaking that bottom, and then we will decide. Okay, so keep an eye and you will see how that will plays out. New Zealand yen. Okay, it has hit at the previous bottom. So what does this mean? Wonderful. Okay, okay, I said it hit at the previous high. Sorry. uh, I'm just too fast sometimes. So what you will do right now, let's see, I still see that this needs to go down. Okay, I want to see the break of that bottom. Okay, breaking that top, it's bottom, it's needed before going to the upside. Okay, so I'm still relying on that move. Okay, similar as previous weekly market outlook, and then I will watch for the buy. So let's see what the lower time frame is trying to tell us. Yes, that can still trying to push lower. Okay, but be careful. So why do you want to be careful? Because when that will start to break, if that will stop there, what then we have? It can start to push higher, retest once again, then going down. So be careful. If you want to take a sell, you just have to protect yourself really fast, because when soon as that will break the previous bottom, it can reverse. Okay, as you can see, this can just go there, stop there, and can push one more up, and then it can go down. So if you will take that sell, move that on a break even really fast. But yeah, like I said, that's needed. Okay, this is what I want to see there, a sideways movement before going to the upside. Your cat, what do we have there? mm, let's see. You see our strategy. Okay, that didn't break to the upside as we were anticipated, so we are not into the trade. Isn't that wonderful? So what you will do, let's see, probably you want to stay away from that one. Okay, that can just push down. Okay, so stay away from the euro cat, that's not tradable anymore, and you cannot trade it. Okay, try to skip it. Let's go the other. So I will mark that with a red, so you know that you should not trade it. Okay, Aussie yen, what can we have there? That can give you the correction or the bigger correction. Let me see the 1 hour structure. Yes, that can just give you something like that before going to the upside. Okay, so how you can trade it, let's see. That can also break to the upside, break downside, and then push higher. So flat is near there before pushing to the upside. Okay, wait this, and take that buy. CAD yen, that is still struggling over there. And there is the completed structure, incompleted structure, sorry. Why this incompleted structure? Because it is really complicated, okay? So those are the structures where many of people are struggling, and when the many of people are losing their money, okay? Because this is the incompleted corrective structure, and you will not be able to recognize which one is it. So The easiest way, what I can tell you, is watch for that buy, okay, and then you will watch for the sell. Okay, don't go for the sell. That's not gonna go drop for the downside. That's gonna go push one more high, breaking all those tops. Okay, and then you can watch for the sell. So I will put that trend line over there. Okay, on that top. Then what you will do, you will watch for the breaking those tops. Okay, breaking those tops is needed before we will go for the downside. Okay, but the wave to downside is the move which you wanna take. So keep an eye on that big sell. Don't try to focus on that small buy, okay? That buy will not go far away, and you can have a really fast losing trade over there. So why? Because this could be the correction going a little bit lower, okay? It can also just spike down and then it started to push higher. So you are not skilled enough to catch that buy. That buy will be really fast. Why? Because you're trading in the correction. Okay, trading in the correction could be really dangerous if you don't know what the chart is doing. Okay, but yeah, like I said, that one, it's a really complicated structure, okay, which can just push to the downside. Okay, my traders will know what I'm trying to say with that kind of pattern. Okay, we were watching on those patterns, we have the names for those patterns, and we exactly know what that kind of patterns will do and how we can trade them. Okay, so yeah, this is what I can tell you. This is where you watch for your sell setups. Okay, rather stay away from those buys. That's not what you're gonna catch. Okay, keep an eye. This is the trade which you will watch for. Okay, 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so it's not ready yet. Chief Yen, what do we have there? It is still struggling there, and let me see the daily structure. Hmm. How that can plays out, that can just struggle over there, and then it can push all the way down, and then it will push to the upside. So how we can trade it, uh I don't recommend you to take that sell, but it will appear, that sell will appear there, then going down, then it will start to push higher. So wave to the upside will be better option for you. Okay, so when you will watch for the buys, when that will start to breaking that bottom and that bottom, okay, then you will start watching for your buy setups. Okay, so buy setups is your target, and buy setups are the setups which you will watch for. Euro yen, okay, there is the still small wave which it needs to complete. Okay, if you take that sell, great, move that to break even, you have a nice profit. Okay, so what you can do, nothing. Don't try to sell it right now. Okay, if you didn't sell previous week when I have shown you the sales from the spot there, you should not do anything. Wait, slowly will push down, and then you wanna take the buy. Okay, why you wanna take the buy? Because the structure will extend itself. Okay, we'll have the bigger structure there in the middle. Okay, this is the wave which you watch for. That will probably take up 2 to 3 days to complete itself. Then probably on Wednesday you will be able to catch that buy. Okay, that buy will be really nice, and yeah, it will be worth of taking it. You should take that one. But what I'm trying to tell you is don't focus on that small sell. That's the move where you will not make any money. You will more lose money than make money. Okay, because if you wanna take those sell, you should be seller from there. Okay, this is the spot where you should be a seller, where I have shown you. Okay, ignore the sell, take the buy setup. It's so simple. Euro GBP, stay away from it. That's not ready for a sell. Why that's not ready for a sell? Because I'm watching there for the bigger correction before going to downside. Okay, so 1 hour correction it's needed. Okay, like that. 1 to 3, that's needed before going to the downside. Okay, let me take that trend line over there. I just borrowed that trend line. And yeah, there it will be a sideways movement. Okay, one up and then down. Okay, this is needed before going to downside. So, and that move to the upside should be slow. Okay, that should not be fast. If this will be oh sorry, if this move will be fast to the upside, ignore it. Okay, why? Because there will be the bigger correction. Okay, if there will be the bigger correction, you will be selling somewhere from there all the way back to the downside. But which one it will be, we don't know, so we just have to keep an eye when the price will tag that high. Okay, around that high we will exactly know what the price will do, because we will move on lower time frame and watch the behavior on lower time frame. Pound New Zealand, okay, it is still struggling over there. And what can we have right there? That's gonna go down, at least taking that bottom, and then it can push higher. So I will delete this. So how you can trade it? You can take that sell, be careful on the previous bottom, and then watch for that buy. I still see that this can easily break that top. Okay, so this it is possible there. So what you can do, if you wanna be a seller over there, and if you wanna take the sell, what you will do, watch for the correction over there. Okay, correction is needed before you will take any wave to the downside. 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, it's not ready yet. Okay, it can still struggle there, give you the bigger correction, and then you can take that sell. Okay, you can take that sell, move that on break even trade. Why? Because this can tag the previous bottom, and then it can start to reverse really aggressively. Which one it will be, I don't know. Just keep an eye and you will see. Okay, the chart will tell you exactly in the right time when this is ready to push higher. Okay, so yeah, buying from that spot is really good idea. And if you get a sell setup, 15-minute sell setup, you can take that short-term sell setup. Pound cat, let's see, daily structure. Let me delete that, all drawings. Weekly, okay. Yeah, that also can give you the correction over there before pushing to upside. Okay, probably all the pound pairs. So which one direction we can take? You can watch for the strong sells. Okay, you can watch for strong sells, but don't sell without correction. Okay, don't try to sell. Okay, I will just draw that. Okay, I want to make things clear for you so you will not say that you didn't understand. Okay, this, the correction is needed before you will take. Okay, that's what you're gonna watch for. Why? Because one, two, three, breaking that bottoms, pushing higher, breaking that high, then it will completely reverse the downside. Okay, so yeah, you can watch that on a 15 minute. 15 minute, you will probably find any sell setups. At the moment, there are no sell setups. Okay, you are not skilled enough, and on Friday you will be able to sell it from there. Okay, if you are with our academy, we know how to get into the trade from there. So as you can see that our entries are really high, and yeah, you are not skilled that you will be able to sell it from there. So what you will do, wait for the correction. With that kind of the correction, wait for the strong break to the downside. Okay, so with arrows, as I have shown you there, that will go down and then it will correct over there. When that correction will be finished, wait for strong break to the downside. Okay, take the trade and take off your profit or move and break even when this will hit the previous bottom. So you'll have a nice trade, probably 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 at least is your potential target. Pound chief, let's see. I would rather stay away from it. Why? Because that can completely reverse the downside. Okay, but at the moment, first target is this because it can give you the sideways movement before pushing to the upside. So if you want to take the sell setups, you can take the sell setups, but at the moment there is one big sell setup. Okay, so don't, you cannot take it. Okay, you are not able to trade that one. Wait that to go breaking all that bottoms. Wait for the correction, then you can take that sell. Okay, so you'll know how to trade it, and then you will watch for the buy if that will stop around that bottom, which I have shown you. Okay, this one. Pound yen. Let's see the 4 structure. Oh, pound yen can just push higher. Okay, why? Because that could be the running flat. Okay, as you can see that I'm not watching the yen pairs the same as the other pounds, for example. Okay, I'm watching the pound, pound chief, pound cat, pound chief, pound New Zealand for the upside because this is the pound yen, I'm watching that in the other direction just because of the yen. Okay, the yen could be the strongest one and it can move the whole market. So what it will be, I don't know, but at the moment we are there in the sideways, so it can still push down. But it's not tradable. I don't want to see that sell. Why? Because break breaking there, it's not a good idea to get into the trade because you will not have enough space to manage your trade. Okay, that will hit you with a losing trade. It will go up and it will hit up with a losing trade. So you have no reasonable entry and you don't have a reasonable stop loss which you can place. Okay, so don't play with that pound yen. Okay, natural gas. Let's see, we were watching to sell that. Okay, we in our trading room we're watching that as and running flat for the downside. So the price is trying to reverse right now. So what can we anticipate right now? If that will correct over there, you can take that buy. Okay, this is how you can trade. Wait for the correction and take that buy. Okay, that can stay for sideways like this, and then it will start to push higher. Okay, as you can see that we are in the channel that can go up. Okay, it can even breaking those stop then going down. Which one it will be, we don't know, so you will just keep on watching and see how that will plays out. Let's see the daily structure. Oh yeah, that can just break to the upside. Be careful. Okay, if that will correct over there, okay, I want to see the deeper correction over there. I want to see there the deeper correction before taking that trade. Okay, if you take that buy, move that on break even when this will hit that trend line. Okay, you have to be really fast if you want to take that natural gas trade. USD Mexican. Okay, still waiting to complete. Okay, that's not completed and we are still waiting this to complete. Okay, if you watch there the 4-hour structure, 1, 2, 3, and that needs to go down breaking that bottom, then we will watch for the buy. Okay, this is our structure, what I am anticipating, okay. So you will also should stick to my analysis. That will go down and started to push higher from there. And what do you want? You wanna take that buy. Okay, that can go really fast. Okay, it will go breaking that high and then it will just break to the downside. Okay, so this is the really big structure over there, a weekly structure and the daily structure. It's nice to buy. Okay, but that the price needs to stop there, give you the buy setups and you can take those buys. Okay, be careful on the previous stop. I'll move that here. Okay, so you will exactly know what to do. SP 500 struggling to push higher. What it can do, the moment I still see this correction is needed before more to the upside. If this will appear there, you can take that buy. Okay, if that will break the downside, great. Okay, break the downside, correct back, then you will take the sell. So which one it will be, you don't need to know. You just have to watch it and recognize that in a right time, so you will be able to take the trade. Okay, so when the correction is in the making, you will have to decide where the market is going, how you can enter, where you will put your stop loss. And yeah, this is what I teach my traders. They are ready even before the correction is finished, and this is how you should trade. You just have to learn the corrective structures in you just have to master the corrective structures, so you'll be able to get in a right time before it is over. Okay, why? Because when the correction is over, the chart will just go. Okay, as you can see there, when this is over, it will just go, so you don't have a time to think about. So when you will have to be ready is when this is in the making. Okay, before that is completed, you will have to be ready to take that sell. So what you will do there, UK 100, stay away from it, that's not tradable. Okay, not for us. US 30, it will go deeper. Okay, previous week it goes deeper. I have shown you there with the arrows. It goes taking that previous arrow and then give you there the flat, push one more high. So what can you have there? Something like that, and then you can push for one more buy. Okay, but those are only short-term buys. Okay, Be careful, that can go like this, going up, but at any time soon it can break to the downside. Yeah, I'm not interested in taking that sell. I would rather watch for the sell setup. Oil. The oil is struggling there for the sideways movement. Okay, it is still not clear sense of the direction. So see, 1 hour it looks like it will just drop to the downside. Okay, this is the really nice wave which is showing you for one more drop. So how far it can go? It can go all the way back like that. Okay, around that bottom and then to start to push higher. So what can we watch for? Like this. This is what you can see. But definitely, if that was struggling over there for more, it can break also that bottom. US oil. Let's see for our structure. Uh, that can go one more down and then to start stay for a sideways, okay, in the bigger correction before going to the upside. So which one it will be? We don't know. You can just take those buys. When that will hit that trend line, you can take off your profit and you will watch for the sell. Depends how that correction will plays out. If that will be the corrective structure, you can watch for one more sell all the way back to the trend line. Okay, so you will be trading in a sideways movement. So do not expect there are strong and fast movements. Platinum, let's see that one. It is trying to form you the buy setup, or it will go a bit higher as it looks like. Bitcoin, let's see over there. I don't see that this it will continue to the upside. Okay, I see much more going down, at least breaking that bottom. This is what is possible over there this week. Okay, yeah, this is what you'll watch for. How far it will go, you will see. Okay, but watch for your sell setups. Can you take the sell? Not yet, but there is a small setup which is trying to forward there. That can go all the way back and then to just break the downside. So you can watch for your sell setups on the Bitcoin. Okay, if that will aggressively break to the upside, ignore that setup. Ethereum still sell. I still see this is going down. I don't see that there is any buy setup. Okay, I still see that the wave to downside. So keep an eye and watch for your sell setups. Okay, sell is what you want to stick for. It can go easily retesting that bottom. So yeah, keep an eye for your sell setups. Litecoin, similar scenario. Okay, it will go down, at least breaking that bottom, or it can even continue to the downside, tagging the previous bottom. Which one it will be, I don't know. Just keep an eye and you will see. Similar probably there. Yeah, of course, that's gonna go lower. Okay, so which one it will be, just keep an eye. Watch for your sell setups. Ripple, also watch for your sell setups. Okay, watch for your sell setups. That's gonna go down. First this, oops, sorry. And then you want to watch for that one. Copper, if anyone of you is trading copper, copper will also go to the downside. Okay, it is also setting up for a reversal. That's gonna go down really fast. So when that will just started to dropping, you will not be able to catch it, or you can just watch for the strong break to the downside. Okay, this is how you can watch it. Watch there for the strong break to the downside. Okay, that's a really good idea. So yeah, selling copper will be a nice. So yes, Taylor, this is everything. Be careful, watch for the setups, okay? And don't try to jump into the trades without having a corrective movement, okay? So the corrections are that one which you will have to rely on, okay? So, okay, yeah, worries. Thanks for a very good explanation and very good setup. Yeah, no worries. So keep on following us, keep on trading, and make sure that you will subscribe to our YouTube channel. and see you on the next Sunday. Take care. Bye bye.